This is the route he was taking out of the airport. He is coming back. You have a very extensive escort here with the president's motorcade. We are also tracking at 3 o'clock. Memphis Mayor Paul Young will be having a press conference, and we will be tuning in to see exactly what he will say. But President Donald Trump landed around just before 12 today, made his way to the Armory on airport grounds to address the Memphis Safe Task Force with his entire White House cabinet officials who were involved in the task force, as well as a few Memphis a resident and a business owner at that round table. And that went from 12 to about 1:15 before he got in his motorcade and headed to Graceland for a tour, which we showed you a little bit of, and made his way back into the motorcade and now heading this way to the airport out. But we have been talking here with District Attorney Steve Mulroy about these 7,000 arrests that then his office has to manage those cases and just how much of a heavy load that has been. But I guess I didn't ask you, DA Mulroy, just what you think of the president being here in Memphis. It is a historic moment.
Sure, yes. And I'm just disappointed that my invitation must have gotten lost in the mail.
Would you have shown up if you had gotten invited?
So any other questions?
Well, you were mentioned, even though you weren't present, but we did see that they nodded to Sheriff Floyd Bonner. Mm-hmm. So that seemed to be the only representation, and that's our executive producer walking in front of the camera. Sorry. But we are going to go to our Ezekiel Telemaco now, who is live out there near the airport. Ezekiel, what are you seeing?
Well, we just saw President Trump just drive past us. He was waving at all of the supporters that are here, not too many that are still here left, but he was waving at some of the people that obviously were here to see Air Force One come here and then take off, which it looks like he is leaving Memphis now. We were told that he was going to come around 12 and then he was going to leave around 2 p.m. So it's kind of on point with the timeline that we were expecting here. And I got to speak to some residents, a lot mostly over here, that were happy about his arrival. Some that weren't even, bona fide Republicans when it came to supporting President Trump, but they were just happy that the President of the United States was coming to Memphis. Again, he just came from Graceland, so he had a briefing here, as you can see over there, and then after the briefing, which lasted about 2 hours, which had numerous guests, including FBI Director Kash Patel, Attorney General Pam Bondi, and other members of the Memphis Safe Task Force. Then he went to Graceland, Elvis's house, where he had a little tour of Elvis's establishment. He actually mentioned in his press conference that he wished that he could have met Elvis while he was here, but he just left in terms of Graceland, and he drove right past us with the motorcade in the Cadillac Beast, which is his presidential vehicle, waving at some of the Memphians that were here to support him. Now we're just waiting for Air Force One to take off, but we're going to continue to provide updates here at ABC 24+. Pepper, I know that you're having a great show right now with Steve Mulroy and Otis, so we're going to continue to watch that over here, and I'm going to obviously continue to watch out for the president leaving Memphis.